Welcome everybody. We're in the new basement. As you can tell, everything is still packed and wrapped. I haven't set anything up yet. Haven't unpacked anything yet, really. I've opened just a couple boxes looking for stuff, but TVs are still wrapped. Projector screen for the Sony coffee table projector. Yeah, VCRs in boxes. Everything's still here. So I'm going to start doing some videos of me unpacking stuff and starting to organize and decorate down here in the basement. And I thought I'd start by unwrapping the RCA TV that many people love so much, with the glass plate across the front. Really eager to see if this thing survived. I have opened a few things, few small things, not really important things, that have been damaged in the move. So I'm very nervous about a lot of this stuff. We'll see how it goes. I wrapped this myself. I took great care in wrapping it. There's a lot of padding on here, but I did not move it. Movers came, got it, loaded it on a truck, drove it across the country. So how they handled it plays a factor in that. I did put fragile stickers on it, but yeah, who knows if that did anything. Alright, so I don't have any special lighting in here, just the overhead tube lights. But I think you'll be able to see we're going to start unwrapping this thing. And my plan is to put it over here against this wall. And then other things will fill in. And trust me, it's going to look amazing when I'm done with it. Right now, you can see we've already got the wood paneling up. No shag carpet, and there won't be in this room because I like this original asbestos tile, but we'll put shag carpet over in the adjacent room. We'll probably put a rug down in here. It'll feel good, it'll feel cozy. That's what we're going for. You can't see it, but right off the camera is the old 70s kitchen with the orange countertops, which is awesome. Little bar area, really nice. So, just kind of give you an idea of where we're at and what we're dealing with. And there's just boxes everywhere. All these rooms, room next door, just filled with boxes. This is just a drop in the bucket. Very small amount of what I actually have. Alright, here we go. Please don't be cracked. I haven't heard anything that sounds like it's shattered. But all it takes is one good nick, one good crack, and it's not what it was. I probably should have brought my knife when I started this. Just building suspense. Like Christmas morning. Alright. Here comes the blanket. Of course, there's more padding than that. Are you kidding me? I didn't stop with just one layer of padding. Got pillows on top. Top still looks good. Door to the controls still looks good. I use one of my dog's beds because this thing has like memory foam. It's really nice to cover the front up. So let's get it out of the way. Let's see how it's looking, and it looks good. I think, let's see. Yeah. Moved from Washington State all the way to Tennessee. glass on it. There you can see the screen. Now whether the internals are still good and it still functions properly and nothing jiggled loose or anything, we'll find that out later. But cosmetically it still looks good. Which, for this particular TV, is almost as important as the thing just working in the first place. Because this is a very cool, very unique TV. To this point, I've never found another one. A lot of people ask me about it. A lot of people are looking for one, and nobody has said they found one. Everybody says, what is that? I've been looking, I can't find it. So, pretty unique, and I don't want anything to happen to this one. Yeah, so there it is. Boom! One TV in good condition. Starting to come together. Now this projector screen, I'm not going to open it right away just because I don't know where I'm going to put it. And it's, when I first picked it up, back when I first bought it, the frame is plastic and it's pretty brittle. I wouldn't be surprised if it's broken in some areas, but I'm not going to unwrap it right now because I don't want to move it from place to place until I kind of figure out where I want to put it. So I'm going to leave it wrapped up and as safe as possible for now. I'll move it out of the way in just a moment. But hey, let's check out this box. I don't know what's in any of this stuff, as in, I don't remember what I put in here. So we're going to find out together what's in here. Most of these have a VCR or some sort of player in them. So So let's see if we got anything good in this one. Oh, right off the bat, we've got some CED video discs, Star Wars, Playmate Review. Got some VHS. Just a newer Sony VCR. These are really good newer ones. If you just want a newer daily user VCR, these Sony ones work out great. Has a little knob that you can turn to rewind and fast forward. Has a great remote control with it. This is model number SLV 760HF. We got just a few VHS in here, nothing special. A sealed copy of E.T. with a $15.49 price tag on the top. Sealed E.T. old camera bag, some other open VHSs, nothing special. Oh, we do have a sealed copy of Weird Science in here as well. I don't believe either one of these are the first editions, but they both do have the watermarks. They're actual sealed, not reseals from video stores. Yeah, I think both of those are like second editions or so. So nothing super great. So there's one box. I'm not going to take that stuff out yet because I don't have a place for it. I'm trying to find the really good stuff. Alright, let's open this one now. This one, very heavy. It's a double box that I cut two boxes and sealed them together. So let's see what I stuffed in this one. I did this quite a few packs. So again, not really sure what's in here, but we'll find out. Okay, alright. Again, a bunch of VHSs, mostly blanks. And in the box, not new in the box, but Texas Instruments. This is the TI, what's the number again? 994A computer. It's actually in there. The box is not in great condition. I found that at an estate sale. Oh, here we go. I gotta find a good spot for all my VHS and beta tapes that I've got. Oh, this one's gonna be heavy. Got a couple players in here. We've got the JVC that I just recently repaired, the Professional Editing VCR. Got it wrapped. As you can see, I really wrapped this stuff up good to try to prevent as little damage as possible to it. It's also got some bubble wrapping underneath it. And these boxes I used are used by a company to ship glass, very thin sheets of glass. So they are very heavy duty, well made boxes, not cheap ones you get from like U-Haul or anything. So yep, there's that JVC Professional Editing VCR. Woo, let me find a place to set it. And also in here, we have, there's the power cable for the VCR. We also have what looks to be a beta player. Let's see which one projecting. I haven't worked on this one yet. As you can see, it's still kind of dirty. This is one that's up for repair. I need to get working. I don't even think I've ever plugged it in. It might even have something rattling around in it, but this will be one that I will start working on eventually. Top load, early, Zenith, beta player. That was a good box. Alright. Unpacking all this stuff. I am going to be left so much trash. That'll be fun to get rid of. This is the rack for my Sony audio system that I recently showed off in a reel on Instagram. Go check it out. It looks to have survived. It's got the glass all around it. Kept a Star Wars sleeping bag between this shelf and the bottom so that nothing would get set on it too much and break it. And it looks like it worked. And you can adjust the height of this shelf. I have to loosen a couple of screws, but you can adjust the height. Turntable goes on top, and then you can put as many other devices in between here and this shelf as you can fit, which you can do like a tuner, cassette player, CD player, all that stuff. And I have all of those, and it's a really cool thing, so you can move this up and down. If you don't have all of those, you can move it down to a lower level. It's got a place down here to store your records. Pretty neat. I think the sound system is going to go over against this wall where this box is. So let's move this box. We'll set this right here. And while we got it, let's see what's in the box. VHS. Got some good ones in here like The Burbs, The Wraith on beta. Pretty cool. Some Ernest tapes. Ernest Goes to Camp. The classic Mac and Me. The often hated but I secretly love Jaws the Revenge on beta. So there's some good ones in here. And let's see what kind of player we have here. Is it upside down? Did I put it in upside down? It looks like it was put in. Oh, I opened the box upside down. I also see like Creep Show in here. Yeah, so I just randomly stuck VHS in to pad out the boxes. Alright, what is this? It's the other. I've got a few of it. No, this is great actually. This isn't what I thought it was at first. This is my beautiful Sony SL-HF-2100 beta player with the touchscreen. Pretty incredible. Very rare. I actually found this at a Value Village, which is like a Goodwill. It's a thrift store. In the case. It was in the glass case. They had it sitting there. I was out of town. Just happened to go in. On my way out, I said, let me go check the case. And it blew my mind when I saw an SL-HF-2100 sitting in there. These go for quite a bit of money. And it was not cheap. I did not get it for 20 bucks or anything like that from the Value Village. I actually had to pay a pretty good bid. And I do not regret it at all. I think it was a great buy, a great find, an incredible find. I still can't believe it. I believe it was $300. Was not ready to spend $300 at a Value Village that day, but like I said, I don't regret it. It's one of the coolest beta players ever made. Very rare. And just need the remote. They did not have the remote for it, and the remote is worth almost as much as the player because they're even more rare, because oftentimes they get lost or damaged or are not included with the player. Remote's also touchscreen. And it's the only way you can program the clock on this thing. So the time is never right on it if you don't have the remote. So that's, oh man, that's a beauty. I'm so glad I found that thing. I've been talking to the camera for about 10 or 15 minutes right now about unwrapping this TV. And I wasn't recording, amateur move, but I just unwrapped the Zenith Chroma Color. Had it packed really good, had some pillows across the screen, had it wrapped with pillows, some plastic wrap, and then I had more moving blankets around it. And it survived, it looks great. Doesn't seem to have a new scratch on it. It's in really good condition, as you can see. We'll test out the functionality later. I know with this one already, the screen was starting to look really grainy, so it needs some work to it. The picture's not crystal clear, so it does need some work, but hopefully we're at least still at that point and nothing got worse with the internals, with it bouncing around in a moving truck. The cosmetically though, it survived and looks really good. And I'm going to push it back in this corner for now. That's not where I plan on keeping it, but I'm at least going to have it back here. So as we unpack more stuff, we'll have kind of an interesting background going. So yeah, it's starting to come along. It's starting to look like the basement. I really appreciate you watching me unpack this stuff. I've got plenty more to unpack. I think I'm going to wrap it up for this video because I am sweaty and probably need to go take a shower. But let me know what you think about the unpacking, what you're most looking forward to seeing, and if you have any ideas about what I should do down here in the basement. I've got a lot of ideas, and I think it's going to be absolutely amazing when I get it done, but it is going to take a little bit of time because there's a lot to do. A lot to unpack, a lot of improvements to the space that I want to make. But come along with me on that journey. I appreciate you watching this, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.